Ding 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 ding. Alright, stop. Let's have a look at this loadout. He's got cold-blooded. He's got ninja. Fair enough. But what's that little glowing green stick down there? Is it a nightstick? Is it something he's going to take to an illegal rave and wave his hands in the air like he just don't care? And when the war's over, he's going to be celebrating in his full glory? No, it's a fucking tactical insertion. This guy is nothing more than a booster. Or as we know him a little bit more professionally, as an arsehole. The power of spectate before a game of free-for-all, I bow down and thank you. Rapid X Snipes? I'm about to ice you, baby. Oh my god, I can't even believe I just said that. Roll the tape. Da 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 wop wop wop. Campers! I fucking hate them. Phase? What the fuck is this guy doing? See, this is what I'm saying. What the fuck was that? Oh man! This is how they roll. Pro beast. Wow. Da 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 wop 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 wop. Fuck! Now look, I consider myself to be a reasonable man. You know, if I see somebody committing an act of foul play, I'll give them a chance to explain themselves, or maybe try to deter them away from doing so by sending them a message and saying, look, I'm actually recording this gameplay. I'm going to throw it up on YouTube unless you stop doing what you're doing. But when that request goes unnoticed, I become more than a little bit pissed off. So, effectively, it's time to pay the fiddler. If I'm winning at a game of football and you decide to run onto the pitch and put a knife in the ball, then you better believe that I'm going to find out where you live and let down your tyres on the left side of your car, so that driving in a straight line becomes a massive issue. Now let's take the first game for example. I was winning, you know, I was kind of actually considering uploading that gameplay and putting it on this channel and saying, hey, look at this free-for-all, I'm really proud of this. But all of a sudden this, I don't know, I just seem to never be able to get ahead. There was always somebody one step ahead of me, and I couldn't understand it because as far as I was concerned, I was icing everybody. But not Mr. Rapid X Snipes. He had alternative plans. His plans were to find a nice, deep, dark, dank corner and cuddle up with his teammate, who, by the way, should I mention, his name is Dale145632. Nice, imaginative, inventive and creative name. A little bit like your gameplay, son. Now it was frustrating because, okay, I lost the first game and I kind of suspected some foul play. So going into the next game I was ready. Turtle Beach is on, volume cranked up to the highest. Let's listen out for them. Yep, there we go, I can hear the clickety clickety click of the tack inserts being dropped. Follow the scent, C4 ensues. Boom, double kill, thank you very much. However, the frustrating thing is, it's almost like the game deliberately does it. It kind of spawns them close to each other again, and before you know it, they're up to their old tricks. So as close as you get, and I was actually one off a nuke, for the love of God. It lets them win. The baddies beat the goodies. Shit. So we'll go into the next game, and again I knew what they were going to do. I know most of the boosting spots. The problem is when you take them out in one place, they go straight to the next place, and it's a case of the hunter versus the hunted. You take your half the prize, it all of a sudden doesn't become a free-for-all. It just becomes a game of you running around trying to find these cheaters and stop them in their tracks. And yet again, unfortunately, I lose the game. But this game, it was payback. I was not going to let this happen again. You only need to piss in somebody's swimming pool once after they've invited you to a barbecue, before you come home one day and find a Range Rover driven into yours. I understand about boosting, I know why people do it. They do it for nukes, they do it for camos. A lot of it's about adrenaline, knowing you're doing something wrong and going under the radar. I suppose it's almost like a real lesser kind of stealing. There's a thing that when your house gets burgled, the police actually trail around looking for elements of feces lying around the house. Now the reason for that is when the burglar breaks in, sometimes the overwhelming feeling of adrenaline can cause them to soil themselves. Now it's not very nice, but that's a true fact. Now I'm not saying that that's what these guys are doing, they're playing a game of Call of Duty and boosting and literally filling their bags. But I'm saying they're doing it more now just to annoy people, get the edge over people by doing the wrong thing. And I know I'm not the Call of Duty police, I never have professed to be, but one of the many unknown reasons that I actually started a YouTube channel was because, you know, I was one of those people that would play a game and you'd see some people cheating, and I'd send them a message and say, I'm going to put you on my YouTube channel, you wait and see what happens to you. Expect some spam. And these people would message me back and say, go ahead, do whatever, you haven't got a channel, you're fucking lying. And it was like, yeah, touche, you're absolutely right. The difference now is that I do have a YouTube channel, and I have 22,000 great subscribers who make up the Apoc army. So guys, I'm not going to ask you, I'm going to beg you. If you don't like this kind of thing, do the right thing. Complain, report, spam. Always spam. There's not really much more I can say apart from just go over and send some love. A nice little bunch of flowers in a message saying, you've been apocalypsed. I'll see you later guys. Apocalypse done.